Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Keys Boxing Gym Talk. I'm your host, K-Rob216. Thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. I hope you all having a good night. It's damn near midnight, about to be Saturday, but I just watched this great ESPN card. One of the final ones, one of the few of the ones left with the contract because ESPN aren't releasing them or parting ways. But it was a good fight. We're gonna talk about what happened, mainly the Keyshawn Davis and Denise Bergchink fight. But before we get into that, though, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. So the first fight, Vito Melnicki Jr. and his name Connor Coyle, they fought to a majority draw. I um I had Melnicki winning. I don't know where the draw come from, but again, this is just horrible scoring. I like him. He got some things that he needs to work on, mostly like with the head movement and stuff like that. He's in the middleweight division right now. If he try to goes up in there and gets Carlos Adames, the WBC champion, or somebody like that, he's going to need a little bit more seasoning with his head open like that all the time, especially with a person like him, a technician like Carlos Adames and stuff like that. I don't think he's ready. But it was a good fight, though. It was a good workout for him. He fought somebody undefeated at British level, and Connor Coyle cut him in, I think, the third round or something like that, so it was good. I would like to see some more of him. And Alexander Zayas at 154 pounds. He fought, because I have to write this down, because Slava Spalmer, he got him up out of there in the ninth round. It was only a matter of time. He's a big 154-pounder. And I'm thinking, sure, why not make him and Melnicki, the dude that fought before him, Vito Melnicki? Let's let these guys fight. They're about the same size. Sanders is a big size. He's a big guy for 154 pounds. So yeah, let them go in there and get it in. But the fight that I was talking about, my prediction I made and things like that with Keyshawn Davis versus Denise Bergchink for the WBO title. I said that Denise Bergchink was going to make it out of the ninth round. I had a couple of my friends saying that he was going to get him out of there by the sixth round. But this man is very gifted. He's very talented. He's the next big thing, I think, coming out of boxing. Keyshawn Davidson got him out of there in the fourth round with a vicious body punch, which is going to his body all night. Denise Bergchink is an awkward fighter, but, he couldn't do anything with him. This is nothing new, you know. This ain't nothing new to Keyshawn Davidson. All these styles, all these awkwardness of these boxers and stuff like that. You got to think he fought Andy Cruz twice and out once or twice in the amateurs. He lost that, but he gained a lot of experience, especially fighting an awkward fighter like that. And so now we translate to the pros. We got somebody like Denise Bergchink. He's awkward, but he's limited, though. And that's why I said he was going to get him out of there by the ninth, because he's tough and he will fight. But Keyshawn Davidson did his thing. The counters were on point. Bergchink tried to come in, jab, and try to get that game plan going on. But, Keyshawn would let his hands go in the middle of the exchange, or middle when he was trying to, tie him up. So he was hitting him while he was, holding him. Keyshawn Davis hitting while Bergchink was holding him, made him uncomfortable and stuff. So that gave him an opportunity because he didn't have anything left. I guess he didn't have a second game plan. And he went in there and tried to trade with him. And during those exchanges, that's where he's the most effective. He's part of the Bomac crew. And I think he teaches that very well. That's something that he looked like, something like a little Crawford tonight. Those vicious exchanges where he clips you. It's dangerous to, trade with a guy like Keyshawn Davis, or a guy like Terrence Crawford, because Bomac teaches that. Clip them, get them real good in the middle of the exchange. And that's what he did. And he got him with the body shot. And now we have a new WBO world champion. He's part of the Big Four now. We got the IBF champion, Lomachenko. We got WBC champion, Shakur Stevenson. And then we got WBA champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, who everybody considers the number one at lightweight right now. It's a lot of good fights for him. I think next in line who will be fighting for the WBO championship, I think is Raymond Martella. I can't think of his name. Seen him fight before. I think it was a close fight he had with Tevin Farmer, where a lot of people thought Tevin Farmer won. So that would be the best bet for him to do. I don't see Gervonta Davis right now jumping, jumping at the screen talking about, yeah, I want to fight Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Keyshawn, and Shakur Stevenson. I don't see those guys fighting in the near future right now because they're close, they're friends. All of them are in the same circle. But something's got to get figured out, though. Eventually, like I said in my last video, their egos are gonna get in the way between Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. And I see. I'm not gonna say bad blood or nothing like that, but this, like I said, these are young guys. They're in their 20s. They want to show the best. So I think that match gets made. Keyshawn Davidson is the real deal. Like I said, he's getting people up out of there like really, really quick. Navarrete struggled with Barrett Chink, and Keyshawn Davidson made it look easy in his 14th pro fight. The guy he fought previously before that, Gustavo Limos, a tough dude. They gave Richardson hitching all that he can handle, and took him to 12 rounds. Well, a lot of people thought that Limos won, but he got him out of there in 3. He's good. He's the real deal, y'all. He knows how to pick his shots. He doesn't waste a lot of energy. He picks his shots, and he's very smart with it. And he's got a lot of accuracy, and I can't wait to see him. I'm happy for him. Like I said, I predicted a 9th round knockout, but you know, he surprised me, busted his nose up, had him running around the ring. I'm like, yeah, it's about to be over with in a matter of time. Those body shots were too much for him, and he did what he had to do against an awkward opponent, and I'm very happy for him. And you know, sky's the limit for him. Sky's the limit for him. I would love to see him in Tank fight. I would love it. He said he's calling out all the champions, and so let's get this on, damn it, because I'm a big fan of him. Big fan. I love him. Like I said, Shakur Stevens is one of my favorite fighters and stuff like that, but he just doesn't have that power that Keyshawn Davis and explosiveness. I'm not saying that he would lose against Keyshawn Davis because I believe his IQ is a little bit more higher than Keyshawn Davis. But Davis has a high IQ, and he showed it tonight against Denise Berechink. A silver medalist himself that's had like 300 plus amateur fights, and he went out there and made it look easy, which I knew that was going to happen because, he lacks power. Keyshawn's been in there. His last 2 opponents been in there with a lot of power punches that didn't phase him. So it was a matter of time. But 4th round, that was very good. So I'm happy. And I think I'm just rambling right now. But I want you guys to like and subscribe, comment whatever you want me to talk about and discuss. Let me know in the comments. And I will bring that to fruition by talking about it and give you guys what you want. So thank you guys. I'm about to go ahead and get me some rest. It's late. Me and my son just got through watching it, and it was a good night for me. And I hope you guys have a good night too. Thank you.